What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at a potential multi-day severe weather outbreak as we continue to get more information going on. We now have a 15% risk from the DFW area all the way down to the Boot Heel of Missouri for day 4 and for day 5. We have another 15% risk from eastern Texas all the way into Mississippi right here. So we're going to go ahead and go over all of this right here. We're going to go ahead and read a little bit of the day 4 and day 5 outlooks for you guys right here. I'm going to quickly skim through this and get to the important stuff. Here it is. Moderate deep layer shear and steep lapse rates near instability axis will likely be favorable to severe storms during the late afternoon and evening. Supercells will be capable of large hail and wind damage. The more organized multi-cell line segments could also be a wind damage threat. That's basically for day 4. Everything I've seen from day 4 going into this looks like it's going to be more of a wind and hail threat, similar to what it was just a few days ago. I can't rule out a few tornadoes happening here and there, but that's basically what we got right here. Here's what we got for day 5 right here. The current thinking is that the severe event will be the greatest across the lower Mississippi as the mid-level jet digs southeastward into the region Friday afternoon. Large hail and wind damage will be possible from rotating storms and organized line segments. Further northeast into the Ohio Valley, an isolated severe threat will be possible Friday afternoon. Wind damage and hail will also be the primary threats right there. The upper-level trough and associated front is forecast to move eastward. Okay. Right there. So that's basically the situation we have right here for day 4 and day 5. Day 6, the predictability is too low. Day 7 and 8 looks like we may not have some severe weather that day. It looks like a high-pressure system is going to be blocking that off. But that's what we got for you right now. We're going to go ahead and pull up some of the models right here. This is the North American as of 0Z on Friday or 7 p.m. on Thursday. If you take a look at this, the Cape is very extreme right here, folks. I can understand why they called this a hail wind threat primarily because the Cape is so strong in Arkansas and Texas in these areas. If you want tornadoes to happen in the deep south, for example, you would need a good areas about 1,500 to 2,000 joules per kilogram. Some of these Cape values are cracking 3,500 in Arkansas. So it's just too large for any significant tornado development, but it is going to cause absolutely huge hail right here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the supercell composite for you right here. Supercell composites cracking 9 in a lot of these areas right here, cracking 7 to 8, a 9 over here. Sig Tor parameter, if we take a look at that, the Sig Tor parameter is all right. It's around 4.6 at the height, which is not negligible by any means. So it's definitely possible we could see definitely some significant tornadoes out of this. However, the main threat is mostly going to be wind and hail, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the soundings real quickly just to back that up. This was taken in southwestern Arkansas over here. As you can see, the Cape profile is absolutely massive. 3,500 joules per kilogram of Cape right here. That fat Cape profile, absolutely good for severe thunderstorm development. The shear is pretty decent as well. 22, 36, and 49 at 1, 3, and 6 kilometers respectively. Lapse rates at 7.5 degrees Celsius per kilometer, and the SRH is around 230. So I definitely cannot rule out tornado development with that one, and neither can this. The potential hazard type is tornado here. And this is what we got right here, the definite risk, 70% tornado right there. And as you take a look at that, definitely EF3 to EF4 is not off the table. However, I wouldn't think that that's going to be the big event right there. However, the next sounding, if we take a look at that, yeah, pretty interesting right there. This was taken near Little Rock, Arkansas. Cape's around 3,500 joules per kilogram, 21, 31, 45 knots at 136 kilometers respectively. Directional shear for both of these, by the way, is rather impressive. So you definitely could see some tornado development with this. However, I don't think they're going to be particularly violent unless we see a massive shift in the models in the next few days, which is absolutely possible with this. And as you can see with this profile, once again, we have that fat cape profile. That's going to be great for enhancing supercell development right there. EF2, EF3, and EF4 tornadoes are not out of the question with this. However, I don't think it's going to be particularly pronounced unless we see once again, a big shift in the models. So yeah, that's the latest we have for you for this outbreak that is coming up in the next few days. We'll continue to update you here on the Pat's Path Predictor channel, but if you want to help us out on the channel, feel free to join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps us out, helps us make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to once again get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.